Hello and welcome. So we have a circle, we have a lot of information, and we're essentially finding all the measures of the angles and arcs that we can. All right, so quick reminder of properties: central angle, right? Angles from the center, whatever the measure of the angle is the measure of the arc. Right? Inscribed angle, which is a point on the circle from there, right? That means the measure of the angle is going to be half as much as the arc is. Or you can do a vice versa, is that the arc is double whatever the angle is. Okay, so that's your reminders for that one. Okay, so looking at this one, we have a couple pieces of information. First off, we're told that A to C and Z to X are diameters. Helpful information there. Then we're told that the measure of the arc from Y to C is 84 degrees. The measure of the angle from Y to X to Z is 20 degrees, right? Y to X to Z. Okay, and then we're also told that we have the measure of arc X to D, which will be down here, is 38 degrees. Alright, and then we're asked to find all this information. So in case you need it, I'll just find the rest of the circle so you know how to do it. So let's work with what we do know. Let's use this 20 first. If we follow this out, it's going to be talking about this arc right there. Alright, so that means that if we double the angle, right, this is an inscribed angle, we get the arc. This is an arc of 40 degrees. Okay, double 20, 40. Okay, and then from there, if we want to just keep moving to where we have the angles, we'll notice that we now have two of the three angles. We could find the central angle right there using those two arcs together. So it'll be the arc of 40 plus 40 plus 84. That'll give you 124 degrees as that central angle if you want to find it. Okay, because we know that central angles match those measures. If we wanted to find, say, this arc over here, well, you'll notice that the whole arc itself is the same as the diameter, right? You know, diameters are half of the whole circle. So if the circle is 360, half of that is 180, then that means that this final little section over here has to be 180 minus the other two arcs, the 40 and the 84. So we have 180 minus 40 minus 84, and we end up with 56 degrees is that arc. Okay, if we wanted to find the central angle to that arc, we know the measure of the arc is the same as the central angle, so that's also 56 degrees. Okay, so that's just finding all the information so far, right? And now we can even go one step further, because now you'll notice that we have that arc and that arc. That's just missing this central portion right there, which is another diameter, which means that that is another 180. So if we do another 180 minus our 56 minus the 38 degrees, we should be at what this next one is. So 180 minus 56 minus 38, and we end up with 86 degrees. Okay, if we wanted to keep it going, we'll notice that is an inscribed angle. We have that double half relationship. So the arc is double, which means half of 86 is 43, and that would be the inscribed angle. And that's pretty much all of the information that we're going to be able to find for this one, easily anyways. If we wanted to find this last little arc over here, right, that would probably be the last thing you could do. You could do it one of two ways. You could use this diameter down here to do it, or you could use this diameter to do it. You will get the same answer either way, right? We just have multiple options. Let's use the bottom diameter, because why the heck not? Alright, so we know that's total is 180, but if we take out the other two arcs, the 86 and the 38, we should end up at our last value. So 180 minus 86 minus 38, and we get 56. Same as this little section right there. And we get 56 degrees as that last arc. Hooray! Alright, so there you have it. That's all the information. So if we want to find the arc from Y to Z, right, that's going to be what we already found. That's our arc in orange, 40 degrees. If we want to find the measure of angle ACD, we start at A, go to C, D, that's our little purple angle there, 43 degrees. The measure of arc XC is going to be our green arc, 56. A to Z is going to be our red arc, also 56. And then A to D is going to be purple arc, which is 86. And then the measure of angle ABC, so A to B to C, is going to be right here. We haven't found that one yet. We'll hold it for a hot minute. And CGZ is going to be our last one. So C to G to Z, which we found is that yellow angle, 124. Now, how we tackle that one missing angle right here is actually not too bad. We already know this, right? The angle is an inscribed angle. If we follow it out, that is this arc right there. Well, we know that arc is from the diameter, and the diameter is half the circle, meaning the arc is 180. You could add up 86, 38, and 56. You will get 180. And we know that the angle is half of the arc, so if the arc is 180, the angle is 90. There you go, and that is all of the information. Thanks for watching.